Hello, how you doing? Let's take a look at these long U caves, China. They're closed. But China, quick look. So the long U caves are called the whatever stone chambers, or a group of 24. They're telling you there's only 24 there. There's over 50 of them at least, but only 24 of them got dug out, I think. The long U caves, also called, are a group of 24 artificial sandstone caverns. Saying they're hand carved, of course. Let me get, sorry for scrolling. I've just realised how aggravating that is then. Take a look at this. If it ever loads up. Oh, come on. Yeah, these things are right. They said they've taken 1 million cubic stones, tons of stone, 1 million cubic, 1 million cubic meters of like spoil that they had to take away. They never found any sign of it. None of the surrounding villages are built from the same type of stone, so they've no idea where the 1 million cubic meters of spoil stone went. There's absolutely no trace of it. They've no trace of what tools they used. They've never found one of them. They're saying they're at least 2,000 years old, but there's people think they're very, very old, like us. And you look inside, and the level of artistry and skill, it seems them like a load of caves. Like they're asking us to believe that, like, to do something of that magnitude, you'd have to have it planned out in your head. You'd have to know the tolerance of the stone. You'd have to have all this engineering knowledge. And there's not one bit of it written down. They don't know who built them, when they were built. There's nothing on paper about them. This guy found them. So the story goes, in the village of Siringvikong, deep in the Zhejiang province of China, sits the Longyu Caves. These caves were left undiscovered for millennia until one local man decided to test the validity of the local legend. Myths about the local pond's bottomless properties were the talk of local lore for as long as anyone could remember. One man decided that this myth finally had to be put to the test, so he rallied others in the community and they bought a large hydraulic pump. The pump for 17 days. The man and thus the world discovered expensive, I think that's meant to be expansive, hand-dug caves under the water of the town's ponds that contributed to the seeming bottomlessness of the water. But look at these caves. And the lines in them out. You know, it's just... Oh God, I'm sorry about this. I need a new laptop. Why would they make them so flaming high? If they were hand carving them out. Oh snap. Oh, this phone, I'm telling you. Someone advised me to buy one of these ones and it's the worst phone I've had. Look, after first discovery, a total of 36 grottos have been discovered. They only mentioned 24 of them though, because there's only 24 of them. I think they've like pimped out, put lights or whatever. Like, think about it, you're carving in there, yeah, you're carving that, all the stones coming down on top of you. So where's all the dust going? You won't be able to see inside a cavern, you know. I've been in enclosed environments and things like that and trying to work and hacking away with coal dust and all that. It's not easy. It's beyond not easy. Not, you know, it's... And these caves are just fantastic in the symmetry and size and scale. The caverns were carved into solid siltstone descending about 30 metres per grotto. Yeah, all the grottos, right, none of them are linked up inside by doors. Yeah, and they can't work that out why. And they're saying, but there's only like little tiny thin walls in between caverns, and like no one made a mistake and went right through the other side, which just sounds like stuff that's built to me, not carved out. Again, it's how you build something, it's how we build things. And they're not linked up because each one was a separate dwelling. Like a row of houses today. It's like if you had a row of houses, and a lot of crap landed on top of them, but they were built that well that they withstood the landing, etc., etc. You know, there's loads of theories about what happened. But one thing they will all admit is that they were like a really, really obviously advanced set of people. Before you make the first hammer blow, you'd have to know where to start carving. You'd have to know the whole stuff, you know, that is... doesn't make sense. Look at the size of them, they're absolutely vast. Put up fancy lighting and all that now, obviously. What perplexes experts is this project of extensive magnitude was never documented and no tools were ever found on site. No tools have ever been found anywhere from as old what they could link to it, not just on site ever. Another befuddling mystery of the cave's construction lies in the markings on the walls. Every wall is covered in uniform parallel chisel marks. How do they know they're chisel marks? Could be comb marks. Looks like scratch coating to me, what you comb on and stick things on it. The intriguing properties of the caves don't stop with weird natural phenomena either. Engineering experts question how the caves were able to endure practically unharmed for so long. The caves show no signs of damage, no piles of rubbish, no signs of seismic movement. All of this even when some of the walls are as thin as 50 centimetres thick. That's the walls in between each cave, it's 50 centimetres thick, I've read somewhere else. And again, and now that, why did they not link them inside? And I just thought that's what you do with houses, isn't it? The front door only. Not linked all together, you don't link into your neighbour's door, do you? And they're only 50 centimetre walls. If you're carving, you'd leave more than 50 centimetres, wouldn't you? Oh, obviously aliens bloody did it, of course. What's that? Look. Sorry about the technical glitches here. But this place is running away. Damn it. Right, there though anyway. Young caves. Oh, come on, fall. Oh, just completely died on me. I'm gonna have to stop. Sorry, people. But long you caves.